Sean Riley, Chief Daniel Thompson, and Fire Chief Steve Howard.
Thank you. Sean Riley, Mayor, City of Waukesha. Today we experienced a horrible, senseless tragedy. I walked in the parade at the beginning. I saw all the happy children sitting on the curb. I saw all the happy parents behind their children. I can still see the smiling faces. A parade is a celebration for our community. Today our community faced horror and tragedy in what should have been a community celebration. I'm deeply saddened to know that so many in our community went to a parade but ended up dealing with injury and heartache.
Yeah. Who did it? That's what I want to know. Yeah, tons of witnesses there. Who did it? And what did they look like? Can you give us some descriptors so we can find this guy?
It was a black guy with dreadlocks by himself. I don't know if you want to use that.
Okay, well, listen, Rick.
Hey, I'm a black guy, so I'm not, saying that because I'm a white guy out of Waukesha. I'm saying black guys did it.
Went to a parade, but ended up dealing with injury and heartache. My heart goes out to all those affected by this senseless act. My heart goes out to those injured as well as to their families. My heart goes out to those who were witness to these events. My heart goes out to those who lost a loved one tonight. I want to thank all those who sprang into action tonight to provide help and comfort to those who were injured. I pray for all those that were injured that they recover. I pray for those who lost a loved one. Thank you to our police and fire departments as well as many others that have helped the city of Waukesha. There's other departments, the county, the state, the federal government has contacted me. They've all asked how they can help. I know that our first responders are also deeply affected by the events of today, and I pray for them and that they find healing and that everyone involved in this situation finds healing. Chief. Thank you, Mayor.
The chief of Waukesha, Wisconsin, is a brother? Is there any city, anywhere, where the police chief is not either a brother or a sister? A son person? Anywhere? Gosh, for policing in America to be inherently, what's the word again? Inherently racist, you sure do have a lot of son person police chiefs all across the country.
Today's tragic incident occurred on November 21st, 2021 at 4:39 p.m. at Gasper Avenue and Main Street. The Waukesha Christmas Parade was taking place when a red SUV drove through the barricades, westbound, heading down Main Street.
Could you speak up, please?
Yes, I can. The vehicle struck more than 20 individuals. Some of the individuals were children, and there were some fatalities as a result of this incident. We will not be releasing information on fatalities at this time while we are working on notifying the family members of the deceased. An officer did discharge his weapon at the suspect vehicle to try to stop the vehicle. No bystanders were injured as a result of the weapon discharge. The officer involved has been with the department for 6.5 years. Victims were transferred by Waukesha Fire Department to the hospital. Chief Howard will speak on that. Police officers also transferred victims to the hospital, and family members also transferred victims from the scene to the hospital. We're no longer looking for a suspect vehicle. We do have a person interested in custody at the moment, but this is still a very fluid investigation. As present at this tragic event and saw firsthand.
Who do you have in custody? I mean, everything in this country is racial. A glider killing 2 gliders was cause for BLM protests. And a full segment on the NBA pregame show. And a tweet from every NBA coach or statement. Well, these gliders, these glacier gliders, were out here enjoying their day at a Christmas parade. And who came through in a red SUV and mowed them down, and them and their children down? Who was it? Are there any witnesses willing to come forward and...
It was a black guy with dreadlocks by himself. I don't know if you want to use that.
Okay, well, listen, Rick.
And I'm not, listen, hey, I'm a black guy, so I'm not, saying that because I'm a white guy out of Waukesha. I'm saying black guys did it.
As a community coming together. I also want to thank all law enforcement partners, both federal, state DCI, state patrol, Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, Brookfield Police Department, New Berlin Police Department, FBI, ATF, and all our other partners who responded to assist in this tragedy. It is unknown at this time whether the incident has any nexus to terrorism. To the families involved, you are in the Waukesha Police Department's thoughts and prayers. To the Waukesha community, the scene is now safe and secure. I'll take a few questions.
Was the suspect shot?
Just a minute, we're gonna let Chief Howard speak to the population.
Thank you. Sorry, no problem.
Thank you. I was just going to provide just some brief information regarding the patients that we transported. The city of Waukesha was actually part of the parade. We have an engine in the parade. As soon as the calls started coming in, we heard radio traffic and immediately responded from 5 of our stations. We activated our mass casualty protocols and used the Mavis box alarm system and activated a box to the second alarm. That means that we received assistance not only from our 5 fire stations with all personnel on duty, but from approximately 12 other fire departments. The City of Waukesha Fire Department and its partners in Mavis transported a total of 11 adults and 12 pediatric patients to 6 area hospitals. We do not have any specifics on the injuries at this time. All of the patients were transported. There were some fatalities. We do not have any detailed information on the fatalities at this time.
Just real quick, I was going to say you may want to mention that.
We'll open up for a few questions for all 3.
How many
Mayor,
people were killed?
Roads will remain closed at least 24 hours. If you live in an area where roads are closed and you need access to your home for pets or medication, you can park in lot 12 where the farmer's market is held. Go to the clock tower and show proper identification. There will be an officer there who will escort you to your home. You'll then need to remain in place in your home until the roads are reopened. We're working with the Waukesha Medical Examiner's Office to confirm the identities of the fatalities. We're also working, and this is the most important thing, is the families of this tragic event. And making sure that the next of kin is conducted. And then we're working with the families. That is our priority in this tragic incident. With that, I'm not going to give you the numbers of the numbers of deceased at this time. Why? Because we have to make sure the next of kin is completed. I also want to inform you that there is a family reception center at Waukesha South High School for families that are looking for family members or members that are looking for family members. If you're looking for family members and live out of town, please call this number, 262-548-7122. That's 262-548-7122. Also at this location, there will be counseling services available.
It was a black guy with dreadlocks by himself. I don't know if you want to use that.
Okay, well, listen, Rick,
And I'm not, listen, hey, I'm a black guy, so I'm not, saying that because I'm a white guy out in Waukesha, I'm saying black guys did it.